6 o'clock. I call a meeting to order for the monthly Raynham Sewer Commission meeting. I open the meeting. Our first act is to approve the minutes for meeting dated 11/14/29.
I looked them over, they look good to me.
Motion by Mr. Bickle, I'll second it. Any changes or corrections? There being none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I make note that Mr. Kelleher is absent tonight. That's why there's a 2 vote. Correspondence?
We have none.
No correspondence. Superintendent's report.
Update on Phase 7, Contract 1. Gomer Rupp pumps and controls were successfully started, programmed and tested. Taunton Water Department has now installed the water meter and tested the backflow device. The gas company is now working on extending gas main and new gas service. It's actually up to the building now, stubbed up to the building. We're waiting on the gas company to come back and actually, Columbia Gas comes back and actually does the tie-in for the main. They have
And put a meter.
and put a meter, right? So we'll be waiting on the plumbing inspector to sign off on the pressure test of the gas line that our contractor did, and then they can throw the meter in. At that point, the generator and unit heaters can be tested. Generator testing is tentatively scheduled for Friday, December 20th. After generator testing, we will do a complete rundown of all systems and test the pump station as a complete package. At this point, the pumping station will be complete, aside from some painting and cosmetic items inside. If weather permits, grading and site cleanup around the building will be performed. Dense grade gravel will be put down in the driveway area for the winter, and if possible, a binder course if we don't have frost in the ground. The project meeting was held yesterday for discussion of the remaining work and punch list items needed for total completion of the projects. Ty and Bond is actively working on as-built plans for the 2 contracts. Phase 7, Contract 2. Mandrel testing and manhole inverts have been completed on the final 2 remaining streets, those being Courtney Way and Mill Street. With substantial completion being signed during our last meeting, this month's payment application includes a release of the 3% retainage per the contract. Hammer Drive Pumping Station. The new generator has now been set in the building. The new larger intake and exhaust loops have been installed, and masonry work has been completed. The electricians have been working steadily, running conduits in preparation for the wiring of the generator. The exhaust system and roof windows still need to be installed. Pump startup has not been scheduled, but it has been mentioned that could possibly be within 3 weeks. Door run development, vacuum and pressure testing has been completed. Manhole inverts were scheduled to be started today. Update on that, they did not start today, and they're now scheduled for tomorrow. Taunton Riverbank stabilization. Ty and Bond is analyzing the last survey performed in November. Next phase will be to develop the slope repair options. Katy Drive easement. Construction drawings are being finalized, and the project manual is being developed for this project. Taunton meeting. Chairman Betancourt and I had attended a meeting with Taunton to get an update on the wastewater treatment plant upgrade, as well as the main pumping station upgrade. The pump station upgrade is started. Taunton is still waiting an answer from DEP in regards to the treatment plant design criteria. Staff training. Our electrician, Mark Moore, recently attended an arc flash safety training certification seminar. That's all I have for that. One question you had for me, Mr. Betancourt, was on our last billing cycle, we billed $1,442,152. We have now collected $1,198,474.
Okay. So we can talk to Michael. If he needs some help, we can do that. The line item on our budget of the $500,000, which is put aside for, can be used, and I told him if we have 2 billings, if we got $250,000, maybe I can give you the $200,000 to help the cushion he
Until
needs
the
it to.
veterans come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, he can't just take it,
Yeah.
so we'll just, we've been working on that, and it's nice to know that people have paid their bills.
Right.
We have one person who is a problem that we talk about.
Mm-hmm.
I would like an update on that later.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice report, Rob, thank you.
Yep.
is that it?
That is it.
All right. Therefore, new business, we were to set our 2020 commission meeting schedule.
Yep, you know.
You went through the list for the second Thursday of every month, because that's what we normally do. Commissioner Bickle had a conflict, he knew in advance
In February.
in February, and we want to adjust that so that it
Yeah, we
works for
have-
him. You haven't put the schedule together?
No.
Okay. Which day you can't come?
I can tell you that would be the
That is-
second Thursday in February, which the date will be. Let's see if I can get this to.
The second Thursday would have
That
been
would
the
be
13th.
Correct, yep. February 13th.
You
I
can't
cannot-
do the
I
13th.
cannot do. I can stick to the second Thursday of every month except February.
Okay. All right, this is one of those critical months because this is gonna be very close to us saying yes to the budget and submitting it, so,
Mhm.
I don't wanna do that with just two of us. Would it be better for you to the 20th or to the 6th? And you gotta think about when they say, I need this.
Right.
Okay, and I think the 6th would be a better day, the first Thursday, because you're gonna have to work hard in January to get your budget squared away to a point. It should be a very difficult task. And they're looking, the finance committee is always looking to have it by such and such a date because the town meeting is in May, but they want everything all locked up early. So if the 6th works for you, Joe,
Works for me.
that first, and then just run the rest of them as the second Thursdays. And if by chance something is critical that we need to have all three of us here, then we'll make a change on that. But you can have her
Yep.
run it, and I'll take a motion to accept the second Thursday in every month of next year, except we will do the first Thursday in February.
So moved.
I second that motion. So our yearly schedule is the second Thursday of every month, except for February, which is the first Thursday of the month of the year 2020. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it is a vote. Okay. Old business,
Amen.
emergency business,
None?
commission reports.
I don't have any.
Only commission report I can say, I happened to be down at Park Place, and I saw them doing the work with the gas company, sitting in the car, and the plumbers working inside the building, and Bill from the contractor out there in the cold weather waiting for stuff to happen. And I did mention to Bill that as an individual, as a member of this commission, but as an individual, I was very satisfied with the performance of his company over the past 2 years, and he thanked me for that. Other than that, public forum, there being none. Press time, no question. Okay. We're getting closer to setting a record, but before I ask for adjournment, I want to wish the people in the town of Raynham and my fellow commissioners, my superintendent, and our cable young lady who services us a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a Kwanzaa, whatever is your choice. May the good Lord shine on us, and I wish you and your family the happiest, healthy New Year to come. You probably won't see this until after Christmas, but you know the spirit was there.
Happy holidays.
Okay, I will entertain a motion to adjourn for the purpose of administrative duties and taking no further action.
So moved.
Moved by Mr. Bickle, seconded by Mr. Bettencourt. All those in favor?
Aye.
6:11.